Hi everyone, and welcome to the Air We Breathe. In this unit, we get to talk about some really neat stuff. And so we're going to start off by talking about a breath of air, just one breath of air. We're going to talk about the composition, how it's made up of primarily nitrogen, how there's some oxygen in there, and also how there's a lot of air pollutants in. We're also going to talk about, depending on your geographical location, so the city you actually live in, how bad is it or how healthy is it to live in that city. I'm going to tell you how I love living in Austin, how I'm never ever going to move to LA because it's super unhealthy there due to all the pollutants in the air. I'm going to talk about how I'm super happy that my best friend lives in Seattle because it's very healthy there as well. So we're going to talk about a number of these things, and then we're going to move forward and talk about the difference between indoor and outdoor pollutants. We're going to talk about how there are certain paints that you can use that are really bad for your health. We're going to talk about how even burning a candle in your home is not the best for you. And I'm going to talk a little bit too much, to be honest, on why smoking in general is bad for you, but smoking indoors is really bad for you. And I'm going to go on and on about that. And I apologize ahead of time, but I can't stand it. Please don't smoke inside. If you get anything from this unit, don't smoke inside. It's so bad for you. Okay, now from here what I want to do is point out these learning objectives. So in the beginning of every semester, I go through and pull out the 20 main points that I think are the most important thing for every single unit. So for this unit, here are the 20 things that I want you to get or eventually learn, and then for real life purposes, you need to know these before you take the exam. And so let's look at these really quickly. So the beginning ones, we're just talking about these major air pollutants. So we need to talk about what they are, we need to identify them, we need to figure out where they come from, just anything like that. But more importantly, their health effects. So where do you go? Where do you live if you have asthma? Where should you live if you have any form of lung cancer, or maybe you battle issues with your lungs a lot? We can figure out the best place for you to live. From there, what we do is we dive a little bit deeper into my favorite part, the chemistry of it. So we talk about the periodic table, we talk about how pieces are aligned, how they're arranged. We then move into naming chemical elements, and then we even start writing some chemical equations. We talk about the difference between reactions and equations, and we eventually get to figure out how much of a certain pollutant is produced based on maybe a combustion reaction or anything like that. The most important thing, though, if you get one thing from this semester or this unit, aside from not smoking indoors, is I really want you to accomplish number 20. So apply what you know about air pollution to ways of living that result in cleaner air. So this is the big picture, okay? Identify how we're creating pollutants as humans, identify what we can do to make this environment better for our children, our children's children, our children's children's children. We just want to make this a healthy, great place to live. So I hope you like this unit. We've spent a lot of time onto it. Good luck, take care of yourself, and don't smoke indoors.